And we are live here with NewWerx Productions. Hi, everybody at home. We're going to take a couple minutes to gather our thoughts, gather some viewers there. And it's a night of Broadway Buzzed. Woohoo! What'd everybody do today?
Worked my little fingers to the bone.
Excellent. Delightful. Everybody can stalk Patrick at Ruby Tuesdays.
It's a Friday. It's a Thursday.
He doesn't actually work at Ruby Tuesdays, but I'm also not going to say where he actually works. It is the internet, after all.
People will find out.
I work at NewWerx Productions.
Touche. Touche. Hey, everybody at home, where are you coming from? If you're watching at home, leave us a comment in the comment box because we will read your comments all night long. And by all night long, I mean within the next hour and a half to 2 hours. Because if you're watching this all night long, you are watching it on a repeat. The rest of us will be sleeping. It is a night of Broadway Buzzed, ladies and gentlemen. So, question, everybody. World Theater Day is happening on March 27th. Oh, Robert is coming in from Thunder Bay.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us, man. What are you drinking tonight, Robert? Pepsi, Coke, rum and Coke. We all have
Tears of his victims.
Drink, our special drink. Of course, we are not sponsoring any of these companies, and drink responsibly, everybody at home. Mine today is the Ruby Blast from Smirnoff.
Of course it is.
Not sponsored, but I'm drinking Summer Apple. I'm covering the label because I'm not sponsored. So,
Hi, Kim in Ottawa.
Hi, Kim in Ottawa.
Hey,
Michelle, what you drinking, baby?
I've got some lovely Sandbanks Route 33.
Ooh,
it was cheap, so
hey,
does the job.
Sometimes cheap is good. Nicole, what you drinking, baby?
It is not in a thing anymore, but it is a Pommius cider. They're really good. Mimosa cider. They're really good.
And Patrick is our host tonight. But Patrick, what are you drinking?
Well, if you all get the answer correct, I will do my last shot of tequila and I will do my last shot of whiskey.
Wow. Hey, Matthew, teacup for one, who cannot be with us tonight, but is watching streaming live at a distance. So, as I said, March 27th is World Theater Day. And to celebrate World Theater Day, I thought I'd ask our team here some questions about their theatrical past before we start playing the game. Also joining us later will be Alexandra and Dexter. Will be coming on deck to play around round 2 and 3 of Broadway Buzzed. But let's start with Ben. For World Theater Day, what is your favorite memory of high school theater or your first show? What is it?
my favorite memory of my first show, favorite memory of performing in a show.
Yeah.
Easily, I did Floyd Collins in college, and that was the best show that I've ever been a part of. I got to play Homer. There were a bunch of great tunes I got to do, and Adam Gettle is an incredible writer, and it was just a beautiful show. It was incredibly moving to do and to be a part of, and I got to do it with a lot of great friends. So, yeah, I love that time. I did, however, funny story, very quick. For Act 2, I had to climb up a rock wall in the dark. And every night I would smash my leg off of a stump that was part of the set because it was sort of theater of the round. And several times old men in the audience would go, "There's a stump there." And I'd be like, I don't know what you want me to say, but
interactive audience members. That is one of the best things about this theater is when the audience is interactive in a show that is not.
It is. I love it. Like, God love them for wanting to participate.
I have once worked at a theater where prior to the show, it was a dinner theater, not O Canada A, but at this dinner theater, people would put their purse, their program, their shoes on the stage as if it was their own private collecting place. and somebody would have to come out and say, you have to remove that from the stage.
That was like someone plugging in their phone in the on the stage at what was it, Hand to God on Broadway? Yeah, someone plugged their phone in because there was like an outlet that was in the show, and it didn't work. But they literally got up during the show and plugged it, like climbed onto the stage and plugged it in. Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce a new player tonight. Hello, Michelle, coming to us from Ottawa. Yes, are you out Ottawa? Fantastic. Michelle, what is your favorite theater memory?
It would have to be, my theater experience started actually behind the scenes in the tech world. And it would be in high school when my brother, who did the lights for all the school shows, he was graduating. So he taught me how to take over. And it was just a very nice bonding experience. And I think that's when we started being friends.
Oh, fantastic. What about you, Nicole? What's your favorite memory from a theater school celebrating World Theater Day?
So I didn't go to theater school, but my first ever show was when I was in grade 4 or 5, and it was Oliver, and I was the Artful Dodger because I think myself and one other kid actually auditioned, and everyone else was just made to do it because it was a part of drama class. And getting to do anything on the stage at I don't know, how old are you at that age? Little, was pretty amazing for Nicole, who would sit in her bedroom looking at the pamphlets in CDs to memorize all of the lyrics and belt out the cast recordings at 6 a.m. My parents loved me.
I guess so.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just being able to actually do it for the first time on a stage and perform was really, really something special. And I could probably remember some of the staging from it. Choreography, not so much. I'm a mover people, but definitely some staging I remember.
What about you, Patrick? World Theater Day, what's your memory?
Honestly, I'd probably have to say the best experience was doing 12th night in college. Wow. Mostly because I went through a span of crazy emotions where I hated it so much I didn't want to do it at first. I was like, why am I doing Shakespeare? I'm in musical school. And then it turned into my favorite show. I learned literally so much. I basically became a whole new actor during that show. And the director, Heather Davies, was a great mentor for me. She really helped me out and made me think more about the actual work on paper before bringing it into the room to act with, which was a great lesson.
Nice. Very nice. I have far too many to display here, but I can say one of my favorite terrifying memories from theater school, not even theater school, it was high school, grade 9 production of Fiddler on the Roof, my very first musical at the high school. Our teacher, who was Mr. Gord Brown at the time, was retiring, and he played Tevye, and Mr. Lee Siegel, at the age of whatever we are in grade 9, played Laser Wolf. Now, this was great. It was weird, but it was great at the same time because it was an experience. But our very first performance on stage in front of a live audience, my very first major scene, I forgot all my lines sitting at the table. Forgot them all. Just looked at Mr. Brown staring me in the face, and all I wanted to do was run from the stage. I just wanted to get up from the table, forget about to life, and run across the football field and on my way home. But there was something about Mr. Brown. He just smiled at me and did everything in his power to feed me my lines. And when I finally got them, the scene went off without a hitch. It's still a moment when I get nervous that I think about often, because I remember that little kid who was terrified to continue a scene. But with the support of other actors on stage, which is what we should always do, I was able to finish the scene, and not only finish the scene, propel my career as the years went by, because it solidified in my mind that I could do that, that I enjoyed it, and then years later, well, everything else is history. Off to Broadway we go. Speaking of Broadway, it is now time to begin the show. So everybody at home, put your hands together. I don't know why, but let's do it.
Let's do it.
They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
On Broadway.
Let's do it.
On Broadway.
On Broadway. All right, Patrick, what are your rules tonight for Broadway Buzz? Do you have anything specific from what we haven't done in the past?
Nothing too crazy. I would suggest to listen to the entire question, and to really just try to listen to every word, every detail that I say, because everything that I say is very important. It might come back later.
Sure.
All right. So this is Broadway Buzzed, musicals that Patrick knows night.
Delightful. Well, before you
Love
begin,
it.
Patrick, just for anyone that's tuning in that hasn't watched the show before, so we are doing 3 rounds of musical theater questions. How many questions per round, Patrick?
So there's the first one's 12.
Okay. If we get a question wrong, we are to take a drink or a shot. Please drink responsibly. If you're drinking at home, we are staying put and not going anywhere. So if we get a question wrong, we take a shot or a drink of our drink of the evening. If we all get the question right, Patrick has to take a shot or his drink of choice tonight. At the end of the round, whoever has the least points, well, they're going to have to sing a song from one of the musicals mentioned in that round. At the end of the night, who the person with the least points, the audience, you get to choose what song they're going to sing from what musical they get to choose. And anytime we're singing, please feel free to add into the comments if you think we should stop with a major gong, or if you'd like to keep us going, throw up those applause hands. We are reading your comments all night long. So, Patrick, I believe it is time for... One second. Round 1.
All right, so category number 1 is the good old days. These will be musicals going from the 1800s all the way until 1960s. All right, so for question number 1, what production debuting at the Fifth Avenue Theater in New York City on the 31st of December, 1879 are the following songs from? With Cat-Like Tread, Upon Our Prey We Steal, The Paradox, and I Am the Very Model of a Modern Major General.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
crap. I'm thinking the wrong
5
one.
seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Is it? I spelt it wrong, but it's
Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I didn't get it out.
That's okay, Michelle got it wrong, so I don't have to drink.
Wait. Did you say Michelle got it wrong?
Yeah, she didn't answer.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
didn't
then you
answer
don't have to
because
drink.
my brain just kept remembering
Yeah, I know.
pirates and thinking Pirates of the Caribbean, and I didn't want to write that down. Oh, God.
1888, eh?
This
Y'all
is gonna-
looked at me like I was crazy when I said 1879. All right.
Sure did.
All right. So question 2. The Pirates of Penzance won the Tony Award for Best Revival, beating Brigadoon, Camelot, and Little Foxes. Which year was this? A, 1980, B, 1981, C, 1982, D, 1983.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Over the
1.
years.
D, 83, 82. All right, all of you are wrong.
Oh,
It was 1981.
cheers.
Love that for us.
All
Did
right.
you guys remember the shows he listed in that same year? Because you know he's going to bring them back.
Yeah.
To do.
Gosh.
Camelot.
All right. Question 3.
Yeah.
In the story, the Pirate King has had Frederick as an apprentice since he was a baby, with a contract stating that he would be apprenticed to him until his 21st birthday. What does the Pirate King try to exploit to make him stay on as a pirate? A. They'd been lying to him about his age. B. Ruth has become pregnant with Frederick's baby. C. Frederick was born on February 29th. D. Mabel, who he loves, is really his twin sister.
I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
C, C, D. It was C. Everyone's right except Nicole.
That was a guess.
Yeah, I was like, twin sister, sure.
Matt got it.
Matt got it.
All right, question 4. This will be the last question about Pirates of Penzance. One song from this show has been parodied by countless other works, such as The Simpsons, VeggieTales, Married with Children, Despicable Me 3, Scrubs, Doctor Who, and Animaniacs. It's even been included in video games such as Mass Effect 2 and 3. What is the full title of that song?
5, 4,
It's a long song. Come on.
2, 1. Ah,
Like
that's long. That's a lot of words.
I am good. No. All right, everyone. I believe everyone. I think Lee, you got it right. I can't read your writing.
I said I
Everybody
am the
got-
very model of a modern major general.
All right, that's it. Michelle, drink it.
Did you put
Michelle.
pirate sweetie?
Come
I wrote
on,
Pirate
girl.
Shanty.
Pirate shanty. Okay, cool.
All right, question 5. Barbara Cook was known for being the lead in the debut for the following 4 shows: Plain and Fancy, Music Man, She Loves Me, and Candide. Which of those 4 did she win the Tony for in 1958? You will get bonus points if you can name the character she played.
Can you say them again? Patrick,
Yes?
can you say them again?
Plain and Fancy, Music Man, She Loves Me, and Candide.
No idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Candide. What did we say? We all said Candide and the Music Man.
Mac?
Nicole.
Yeah.
Nicole is correct with the Music Man,
Oh,
Mm.
right.
and no one knows the part. Obviously, she was Marion.
Marion.
But Marion? Okay, I wasn't sure because I don't know any other role.
She was the kid that sang Gary, Indiana.
Indiana.
All right. We're not going to talk about Music Man because it's not my favorite. We're going to move on to She Loves Me. What Meg Ryan rom-com is a direct copy of She Loves Me?
Yes.
5, 4, 3,
Wait.
2, 1. Thank you, Matthew, for this answer earlier.
No idea.
I got
Mail. Oh, that was good. At least you knew Kate and Leopold. You got mail.
I
You got
love that
mail.
movie.
Nothing, Michelle.
No.
Nicole. Fun fact about Kate and Leopold. That movie also has a reference to Modern Major General.
Yes, it does. I do know that.
But it is the wrong answer.
Good movie. So
All right, question 7. In the 2016 revival of She Loves Me, the character Alona was played by Jane Krakowski. Many people only knew her from her work in 30 Rock, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and Ally McBeal. What body of work netted the actress a Tony Award? Bonus points if you can name the character. Would you? I have A, B, C's, and D if you need them.
That
Yeah.
would probably be
All right.
helpful.
So, all right. A, She Loves Me, 2016. B, Guys and Dolls in 2006. C, Grand Hotel, 1990. D, 9, 2003.
5,
Mm.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Grand Hotel, 9. And is that a C that you
That's
have?
a C.
Lee? Okay.
Guess.
The only person who got it correct was Nicole.
Oh,
Nice.
what show was it?
It was
9.
9. And she
9?
played Carla Albanese.
I thought it might be 9 the way you accented the word 9.
9.
You kind of leaned into the answer, and I was like,
It was only
all right.
Derek Jeter that won for Grand Hotel, right?
I don't know. That's not one of the ones I know, Ben.
It's a good show. Look it up. Worth it.
Question 8. In the show, the main character, George, is fired by his boss because his boss believes him to be sleeping with his wife. Which character is actually sleeping with Mrs. Marichek? A. Sipos. B. Kodai. C. Arpad. D. Zoltan. And yes, those are real names.
who are these people? 5, 4,
Said
3,
Mr. Broadway himself.
2.
Yeah.
It's a guess. 1.
And the only person to get it correct is Lee.
Oh,
Who was it?
It was Kodai.
All right.
Oh. Nice
He
job.
sings Grand Knowing You.
I'm gonna be honest. I got like 30 minutes into that musical and went, whoop.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. All right, next musical. Originally debuting in 1955, the show's lead villain, Mr. Applegate, has always been played by a man until the 2017 off-Broadway production in which Whoopi Goldberg took on the role.
Oh, 5,
Oh.
4,
You can't start the countdown now.
3.
Yeah.
That's the wrong answer. Anyway, 2, 1.
Oh,
Nothing, Lee. Nothing, Michelle.
I was gonna say funny thing, but then you said villain. I was like, no, that's wrong.
All right, Ben and Nicole. That was correct. We are on to Damn Yankees.
Okay.
Question number 10. What baseball team is the main character Joe Boyd obsessed with in Damn Yankees? A. The Boston Red Sox. B. The Washington Senators. C. Detroit Tigers. Or D. The Seattle Mariners.
Oh my.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Lee and Nicole.
You've got a tell, Patrick. You have a tell.
What? What did I do? Okay, I'm not gonna.
You lean into the answer. That one I'm gonna say I got from you because you went B.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm trying to do my game show voice. All right.
Yourself to the wall.
All right. Question 11.
Yes.
The original actor to play Lola, who I will not name, met their second and last husband while working closely with him during the show. What is the name of her favorite or her famous choreographer husband?
Do we get bonus points for naming her?
5,
That would be the second question.
4,
Oh, well.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry, I didn't write it down.
Well, good. I don't have to drink.
I wrote Gwen, and then I was like trying
Well,
to remember what the question was.
Can you name the actress?
Gwen?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I gotta
5,
remember that then.
4,
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
Gwen Verdon. Michelle, nothing.
no, I got
Michelle.
confused. I'm never coming back here.
No. No, this is just Patrick's. Like, don't.
The problem
love
is,
you.
though, I'm gonna have to sing, and like I don't know any songs to
You
do
know
for
whatever
me.
Lola wants.
We have a
ice
lovely.
cream, vanilla
Ne-
ice cream.
The next question, Nicole, is number 12, and it is a complete the musical line of dialogue. Sure, musical lyrics. Lyrics are the words that I was looking for. All right, in the song "The Good Old Days," Mr. Applegate recalls several anecdotes about cannibals eating missionaries and the stock market crashing being some of his fondest memories. Please finish this line of the song. Antoinette, dainty queen, with her quaint...
5, 4, 3, 2, Bueller. Go.
No idea.
Did I get everybody? Oh, Nicole got it.
Oh. Cheers.
Don't know why I know that.
Nicole, good job. Good job.
I don't know why.
You should be a writer.
Something and her. Because it.
I put head, so I'm just.
Wow.
Head?
I was going to say head, but it didn't rhyme with the word prior to that.
That
In those days, the words actually rhymed, unlike today's musical theater.
Exactly.
So that was question 12, Patrick?
That was all the questions for round 1.
All right, tally those up, and we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after this quick message.
There's a secret buried at Carnival Lane, and your help is needed to solve it. It's a 2-hour whodunit where you're the detective. You find the clues. You ride the rides. You interrogate the suspects. Live and interactive. Completely virtual. A brand new first whodunit from NewWerx Productions. Who will tell her story?
We are upping the ante on our next whodunit, and you are going to want to be a part of it, actually. It's pretty darn exciting. We're having a great time. Patrick, have you tallied the points for round 1?
I have tallied the points. So tied for first place, we actually have Nicole and Lee with 7 points each.
Ooh.
Ben, you are trailing only by 1 point with 6. And Michelle, my sweet baby angel, you have 3 points.
I got 3?
You got 3.
I just want to give. I want to give Michelle. I'm giving my points that I did last time. Michelle gets 1,000. Everyone else gets 500. So there you go.
Wow, thank you so much. I can't believe I got 3. I don't even remember writing anything once. So,
So Michelle, you get to sing a song. You don't have to sing the whole song unless it's really beautiful. I know it will be because your voice is amazing.
Not going to be good.
What song would you like to sing from one of those musicals mentioned?
I think I'm going to go with 76 Trombones from the Music Man, because I think it's one of the few that I'll maybe know because this video has lyrics.
All right, so you're going to share your screen with us.
Let's see here. Oh, goodness.
When we come back after this, everybody, I'm going to ask you another question about World Theater Day. Oh, here we go.
We don't need to hear that.
It's
Oh,
an infinity screen.
Let's skip that.
We are not a sponsor of your...
Can we hear anything? Oh, no,
If you will, I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City
Why did I
Boys
pick
Band.
this? Oh, wait, no. We're going to switch it because I forgot we talked about Fiddler. Did you talk about on the roof?
You can do Fiddler. Go ahead.
You can do a song from
Okay, I'm
Fiddler.
going to do Fiddler on the roof.
You made many, many
Here we go.
house rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with the real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show.
Good luck.
Yard with the chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear. Squawking
and
just
noise-
as
noisily they
can.
All right, you know what? I think we're gonna gong you.
Rude. And uncalled for.
I'm gonging myself. Oh my god.
Beautiful. I can't wait to hear.
Should have
your
done the
verse
Gwen
next time.
Stefani version.
I'm a professional musician.
Yeah, just sing the Gwen
I got my
Stefani
word.
version next round.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means.
Gosh.
Time for round 2.
All right. So for round 2, there will be technically no multiple choice questions. You have to write down an answer every time. So round 2 is people, places, and thing. Singular thing. This is a round in which is about people and places. All right. So, also only only one musical per 2 questions. Does that make sense? We're gonna move on each. Okay. All right. Question 1. Candy Burris, Erica Jane, Nene Leakes, and Lisa Rinna all star on 2 installments of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Atlanta and The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. What musical did they all star separately in on Broadway?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even know who these people are.
Oh shit! Right, the other one. Damn it.
Ben and Nicole, you're correct.
Because they'll put anyone in that show.
I forgot. I knew Nene or whatever her name was in Cinderella, and I was like, oh, I forgot about Chicago.
Well, thank you so much, Lee. Can we name Nene's other credit on Broadway? I will not be taking a drink for that.
Cinderella.
It is Cinderella.
But I will be taking a point. So it's
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Was that the other question?
Yes.
Oh, Cinderella. I didn't know
just-
she was in Cinderella. I had no idea.
Ah, look at
she
you
played
laughing
the-
at me.
She played the stepmom.
Crying. Oh, did she? I had no idea. I don't know.
Alright.
She was in Glee. I do know that.
All right, so question 2. Still about Chicago. Bob Fosse choreographed the original Chicago. What city is Bob Fosse from?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I wrote
Atlanta, Idaho, Seattle, anything, Lee?
New York.
The answer was Chicago.
Oh, screw you.
that makes sense.
Patrick,
So-
you're living
All right, question 3. This will be a new musical, okay, guys? All right. This Brussels-born actress, who is a female screen legend, got her Broadway break playing a Parisian courtesan. Name the actress and the musical.
Okay, I either dozed off or that question went right through me.
Repeat again.
This Brussels-born actress, who is a female screen legend, got her Broadway break by playing a Parisian courtesan. Please name the actress and the musical.
5, 4, 3, 2. Anyone at home know that answer? Please type it in. 1. Got nothing.
Nothing. Nothing all around. I will give you half a point, Nicole. The Audrey Hepburn was the actress.
I did know that. I don't
It
know
was-
why.
It was
I watched-
and Matthew knew it. It was Gigi. It was Audrey Hepburn in Gigi.
Oh.
So question number 4. The hero in Gigi, you should all literally get this question right. If you don't get this right, I'll be upset. The hero in Gigi is a high-class man who could get any girl he wanted to. What Disney villain does this French hero share a name with?
Oh.
I got this one.
There you go.
5, 4,
Disney.
3, 2,
That's
1.
That's right. Thank you. Finally, I can drink something.
Oh, we've got another joiner. Hello, Miss Reed.
Hi.
I only knew that French question because you said French, and that's the only French Disney movie I could think of.
I wish you'd let me in earlier because I knew that answer. Can I get a point for that?
Oh, fine.
Yes. Did you know Audrey and Gigi?
I missed that question.
But you knew Gaston?
Mm-hmm. I just saw Audrey Hepburn at the end and Nicole get the point, but I did know Gaston.
How are you doing, Alex?
Good. How are you guys? Good.
Good.
Hey, Michelle.
Killing it.
Hi.
We are in round 2 right now.
I thought you were asking us a question, Lee.
I'm going to, yes. We'll give what question number is this, Patrick?
We're gonna be on question 5. Go ahead. There's only 10
finish
questions.
question 5 and then I'll ask a question. Actually, finish question 6 and I'll divide the questions up.
Okay. Well, no, round 2 only has 10 questions, so we're halfway
Okay,
through.
so
now.
after question 5, I will insert a
Okay.
question.
All right. Question 5. Little Shop of Horrors is set downtown Skid Row. What Skid Row was the original setting before being changed for the musical setting of New York? So this will be a real world city.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2. Answers up.
Detroit, LA, Chicago, LA. All right. Reeds and Ben, you got it right.
That
Cheers.
was the OG Skid Row, wasn't it?
It was the OG Skid Row.
I just watched a documentary on Netflix. That
Was it
talked-
Hotel C? It was a Hotel
It
Cecil
was.
or whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the only reason I knew that answer is because I watched that.
Right?
Too obvious.
I thought
That's
that
what
was
made
like,
me
I know
think
I
of
just
that.
heard this answer somewhere. So to take a break in between questions for a hot second, Alexandra, because you missed the beginning part,
Yeah.
we're just talking about World Theater Day, which is on Saturday, March 27th, and taking a moment to highlight some of our favorite things about musical theater. Earlier, we asked about your favorite memory of being in a show, and now I'm going to ask, what is your favorite memory? And I'll put you last so you have a moment to think about it. What is your favorite memory from seeing a show? I'm going to start with Patrick. Go ahead, buddy.
My favorite memory is actually a friendship I made with an actress who was still was in school at the time. But I went and saw the Penelope ad at the University of Windsor, and it was this girl. She just basically monologues for like 2.5 hours, and it was just. I was in awe of her, and I literally, it was the first time I've ever waited to like talk to somebody after the show, and like I was like, I need to meet this person because that was intense, that was everything, I loved it, and now we're actually great friends now. We talk all the time. This person, so that's my favorite seeing a theater play experience.
Nice, Michelle. What about you?
Oh, mine has to be when my family and we saw Come From Away with like the original people. The original cast. Oh my
Yes.
god. Like, I can't keep getting questions wrong, okay? It was amazing. And in New York, and somebody thought my dad was Steven Spielberg outside, and he said, if I was Steven Spielberg, I wouldn't be out here with you. And I think that's my favorite quote from my dad ever. So, that was a great day in general.
Ben, what about yourself?
I'm gonna be an asshole and do 2 because it's like I can't choose between them. First one, my parents were gonna go see Lion King for their anniversary, and I found the tickets, and I was like, "Cool, we're going to see Lion King." They immediately bought 2 more tickets right behind them, and that was the first musical I ever saw, and I remember the giraffe like poking into the audience and being like right in my face, and that was everything. Second is the first Broadway show I saw. I saw On the 20th Century with Kristen Chenoweth. And they had a huge technical malfunction in the middle of the show. And the understudy was on for the leading man that night. And you could hear her and him arguing backstage about whether or not to go on. And then they called the show and you see Kristen go like this and then walk off. And then when she came back in, instead of singing the lyrics, she sang, "I think I've sung this before," to the tune of the song that they were singing. And it was everything.
Amazing. Alex, what about yourself?
So this is the first thing that popped into my head. It's not like experiencing a show, but just like a funny story around going to see a show. This would have been when Rent came to Toronto years and years ago. This was maybe like over 10 years ago now, maybe almost 15 years ago. But we were I was at home in Kitchener, and I just had this feeling like we knew we were going to see the show on Saturday. And then Friday, I just had this feeling that I was like, I think we need to check the tickets. Like, we need to check the tickets. And my mom's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, you need to check those tickets. And so this would have been like it was after 6:00, and the tickets were for that night to see Rent in Toronto. So I was like, we have to go. And like of course I was like 15 when this was going on, right? And like the movie had just come out too. So I was like, we need to see the show. And so we had to like get my aunt to come because we were all going to drive down the next day. So we all like,
Oh, wow.
My aunt and I made it like 2 seconds before the curtain. My mom missed the opening number because she had to find parking, but we made it, and we were in like third row, and we made it. So my mom was speeding to get there.
And now it's on the internet for everyone to know. You're welcome, Mom.
Statute of limitations. It's all good.
It's true. It's too late. It was
But like it was after 6:30, I think, when we left, and the show started at 8. So like
Wow.
and it was in Kitchener. So,
Oh, okay.
wow,
That's
we made
insane.
it. Yeah.
My favorite theater memory.
Oh, skip Nicole.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Nicole.
No, we can go.
Go.
It's what she deserves.
Write down. It's too late. It's your turn.
I'm like, what did I do to you ever? Okay. So mine is a little this memory is just a little sad because it's coming up on a year that we unfortunately lost this person. But I saw A Bronx Tale in New York. And afterwards I was like, I really want to meet Nick Cordero, who is from Hamilton. I remember seeing him in shows at Theatre Aquarius when I was younger. So we ended up chatting afterwards, and we were talking about being from Hamilton. And out of the theater walks Jerry Zaks, who directed the show, and also Robert De Niro, who he calls over and introduced me to, both of them, Jerry and Robert, and just ended up chatting a whole bunch. And it was just a really like lovely moment to be able to stand there with someone from like somewhere that you're from and be at that level with like those people and those names and just having a conversation. And yeah, it's something that I like really hold like near and dear to me now because he was such a wonderful person. And yeah, that's like now become one of my favorites, like looking back on it. Yeah, just remembering how lovely of a human being he was and how like generous and thoughtful. And yeah, so
nice.
That was definitely one of mine. Sorry to bring
that's
the party
okay.
down a little bit.
It's good
But
to remember,
yeah,
for those that don't know at home, Nick Cordero, Hamilton actor gone to Broadway, made a big success of himself. And then unfortunately, earlier last year, passed away of COVID from major COVID complications. So that's just a brief moment to say, please take care of yourselves, mask up, wash your hands, do all the things that we're supposed to be doing so we can finally get back into a theater and perform and celebrate Nick's life the way it should be on a stage. I'm sure his wife and his child would appreciate that as well. And last but certainly not least, I'll make mine quick. Went to see my first professional musical, like big time professional musical ever was in Toronto. Went with my high school to see The Phantom of the Opera. We sat in the balcony. I think it was early 1994, I think. Sat in the balcony and I had the Phantom of the Opera wine gummies and those little phantom masks. And the boat came across the stage for the first time. And I'd already been doing high school musicals, but at that moment I said, I need to do that. And ever since then, that has been my goal and dream come true. Later, I'm going to ask you guys one more question. Who is your favorite stage door? because mine kind of ties into Phantom of the Opera. But we'll come back to that because we have 5 more questions in this round. Patrick, you are up.
All right, so question 6. We're still on the Little Shop of Horrors. So Audrey 2 comes from outer space. Audrey 2 grows from Seymour with just one taste of his blood. Audrey 2 tries to take over the world. What is the name of the dentist?
You are the epitome of.
Oh my god, it's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't for the second.
I think I got it.
4. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm thinking of a director. 3, 2,
Literally.
1. Oh, show your answers.
It's Orlin. I put Dennis. I don't know why.
Oh, not a T. That's
Oren, Dennis, Michelle. We're just.
It couldn't come to me. It didn't come to me.
For some reason, I kept thinking Sorokin. I was like,
For some reason, I was thinking Audrey 2.
Whoever just made fun of me, I think it was Nicole. Get wrecked.
It is Scrivello, but when you were like, I'm thinking of a director, I was like, Scorsese? Is that what you're thinking of? Like,
I'm thinking of the song, and I was like,
Dennis
Okay.
the dentist.
Dennis the dentist.
Question 7. This is another one that even if you don't know the true answer, you should get this question right. Which Donny Osmond DVD do I own?
What?
Which Donny Osmond DVD do I own?
5, 4.
I met you like an hour
3,
ago.
2.
If it's not that. Oh no, it could be another thing.
Joseph.
Yes.
Yay.
Come
Remember
on,
Michelle.
Michelle.
I just met Patrick. I don't know his DVD collection.
Donnie only got one.
Neither do they.
Donnie was only in one.
He's only had one.
I know, he
It
probably
could
got
have
like
been
1,000.
Mulan because he sang in Mulan, so it could have been
Right,
Mulan.
But that's not
Exactly,
Broadway.
and that's where my mind was, Nicole.
I know,
knew
but you
that,
never know.
so.
Yeah, it's not a Broadway musical.
I know, but he didn't say which Broadway musical of Donny Osmond's do I own. He just said what DVD of Donny Osmond's do I own.
It's the Puppy Love, like A and B
And they
side.
call it Puppy Love.
It's actually
Okay,
the
I know Little
third
Shop of
season
Horrors
of the
song,
Donnie and
so.
Marie show. Is that the DVD?
Okay,
now?
I'm actually like a Donny Osmond fan friend, so
All right, so
I
you get this
am.
next question right.
oh god.
In Israel, shepherd Jacob has 12 sons, Joseph being his favorite. Which of the following 12 names does not belong to the remaining 11 sons?
Yes. Okay.
Levi, Judah, Zebulun, Asher, Elijah, Dan, Naphtali, Simeon, Benjamin, Gad, and Issachar.
Okay.
I know it.
I said them
5.
really fast, so I didn't.
Can you?
4.
I can't remember what you said. Can you say them
Can you
again?
say it one more time?
Sure. Levi, Judah, Zebulun, Asher, Elijah, Dan, Naphtali, Simeon, Benjamin, Gad, Issachar. Hi, Lou.
We've got a Louisa, and we've got an answer.
Hold on, before you answer, Lou, can you answer this question? In Israel, shepherd Jacob has 12 sons. Joseph being his favorite. We're talking about Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Which of the following 12 names does not belong to the remaining 11 sons? Levi, Judah, Zebulun, Asher, Elijah, Dan, Naphtali, Simeon, Benjamin, Gad, Issachar.
I'm singing
The
it.
whole song. 5, 4,
Oh,
3,
the one in the middle.
2, 1.
Asher's a color.
Okay,
No, it's not.
Lee, what does
No.
yours say?
Did you say Elijah?
Azure.
Yeah.
Elijah.
Azure.
Everyone-
Azure.
Color.
But I spelt it wrong.
So Nicole, Alex, and Lee, you got it right. And I'm going to give it to Lou because she said the one in the middle. And
Oh,
Elijah was in the middle. I sang that
Elijah.
every time I wrote it.
I was thinking of the color Azure, and I'm so fucking stupid. Like,
All right, it's from the same show, Mr.
Yeah.
Live on TV.
name all of the colors. If you've done the show, you know all of them.
All right.
Vivian, Origin, Scarlet and Mauve, and Azure and Green and
Red, yellow, green,
Oh.
black, scarlet, black. Sorry, red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet, black, ochre, peach, ruby, olive, violet, gold,
Violet,
lilac,
mauve.
fawn,
Fawn,
chocolate,
lilac,
mauve.
gold.
On
Cream and crimson and silver and
I
mauve and
was
azure
getting
and
to it.
lemon and
lemon and rustling gray and purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Go back to Broadway, Lee.
Wow. See, I would give you all points for that, but that wasn't a question. Question 9.
Question
At-
9.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee,
Yay, did the show.
Marcy Parks,
So did I.
Marcy Parks can speak 6 languages. Leaf Coney Bear makes his own clothes, and William Barfay spells with his foot. Where is Logain Schwarzengrubner's birth mother from? It's in her song.
5,
This is the one song I
4,
didn't pay attention to.
3, 2. It's something. 1. Show your answers. Bonnie,
Nothing, Michelle.
No, and I did
Alex.
this show, and I'm
Alex
so
gets it.
what did you
My
say,
birth
Alex?
mother lived in
That's
Kansas, Mo,
this-
in
Oh,
a trailer
yes.
in a park.
Yeah.
Tornadoes.
That was the one song I always skipped whenever I listened to it. I didn't like Logan, so I was always like, no way.
Finally, your last question of this round. This is your thing. Alex and Lou, this round has been around about people, places, and things. This is your thing. At the end of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, each of the kids do a Where Are They Now? What thing or things does Leaf Coney Bear have?
5, 4. Watch them do it every night. 3, 2. Clearly wasn't paying attention. 1. Go ahead.
All right, Alex, you are the winner.
What is Zodak?
Leaf Coney Bear has cats.
Cat. That's all you
Bro,
got.
And that's it.
Rodent.
That's
I
it.
literally was.
It was a guess. What we call a guess.
Has a cat. All right.
think
Patrick,
there's
you're
two
gonna
versions
tally
of
up
it,
some
though.
points? What are you going to say?
I am.
Alex?
I think there's 2 versions of that ending for Leaf and for Olive. There are 2.
There's
like,
a full
epilogues.
different version of the
Yeah.
end.
There is a different
Yeah.
version of Olive because apparently hers was too sad in the original.
It was
Yep.
too
Yeah.
sad. It's very sad.
I've done both endings of the show, and I prefer the happy ending.
Yeah.
What's the
But
sad
now-
ending for Olive?
The sad thing is she goes home to an empty house and reads a book.
Yeah. It's sad.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, why are we doing this ending? But whatever. Anywho,
Yeah.
just had a huge happy show that ends with the saddest thing ever. Time to take a break for a minute, and we will be right back.
Friends, it's
after
time to go
the
deep into the vault and behind the scenes and show you what's going on here at NewWerx Productions. Friends, grab a bowl of popcorn because it's time for Show Me the Movie. Get ready for your close-up. How well do you know your feature films? From horror movies to rom-coms, dramas, and more, it is time for trivia. Join us each month for our newest trivia night, Show Me the Movie. Coming this April.
There's a secret buried at Carnival Lane, and your help is needed to solve it. It's a 2-hour whodunit where you're the detective. You find the clues. You ride the rides. You interrogate the suspects. Live and interactive. Completely virtual. A brand new virtual whodunit from NewWerx Productions. Who will tell her story?
It's a brand new mystery, and we've really raised the bar. Coming this April. Tickets on sale April 2nd. Friends, we're looking for your help.
Now, if you have a local restaurant or a local establishment that you think we might pair well with, we're looking to pair with you and to bring our whodunit mysteries to your customers. So, write us at info@NewWerx Productions for more information, and we would love to work with you. Each month it's back. Another round of Broadway Buzzed. Grab your favorite spirit and join us for some musical theater trivia with Broadway Buzzed. Every month from NewWerx Productions. New from NewWerx Productions, it's Jukebox Covers. Join us twice every month for a new Jukebox cover.
Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird.
Reimagining some of your favorite jukebox songs, it's Jukebox Covers from NewWerx Productions. Join us every month. Hello there again, friends. We are on the air. It is NewWerx Productions presenting Static Stories. Tonight's performance is Some Enchanted Stevening. Do you enjoy a touch of nostalgia? Want to return to the days of yesterday? Join us and follow on our Facebook and YouTube links for Static Stories, an original radio play written specifically for NewWerx Productions. You can hear it on our Facebook and YouTube page anytime you like. Follow the links.
Yo, are you ready for the drop?
And finally, it's back. Each month, another round of music trivia with Drop the Needle. How well do you know your songs from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s through today? Join us for Drop the Needle. Friends, as you can see, we've been working hard behind the scenes here at NewWerx Productions. Now, NewWerx Productions is a not-for-profit, registered organization, and we need your help. Look at the QR code on your screen. If you're enjoying these shows, these programs, if you're enjoying Trivia Night, if you've come out and enjoyed our radio shows or any of these other events, NewWerx Productions needs your help. Simply scan the QR code there on your screen with your cell phone camera. Once you've scanned it, it will bring you to our donations website. Friends, if you're able to, we would greatly appreciate any donation, large or small, to help ensure that we can bring more entertainment like this and even more ahead your way. As a not-for-profit organization, nearly every dollar we make here goes back to the community, to you, and to our performers. So once again, if you're able, please scan the QR code there upon your screen, and we here at NewWerx Productions say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you'll take a moment to listen to Jukebox Covers, our radio show, join us for a whodunit evening, or enjoy the theater we have planned ahead. Thank you once again, friends, and until then, let's get back to the show. Everybody's mic is muted, by the way. I hear it now. And we're back. How did everybody do, guys?
It's going well. All right. So, funnily enough, Alex came in halfway through that, and she tied with Nicole for 7 points each.
Ooh.
Yes.
Lee and Ben, you tied for second with 5 each. Michelle, you received a lovely 2 points. And Lou, I don't know if we're counting this, but you got 1 point. So I don't know if you're in last or not.
I'll say she's last in this round, but we'll give it to Michelle.
Oh,
since Lou got in at the last minute.
Well, I already have it queued up because I figured this would happen.
We love having you here, Michelle.
Oh, God.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Listen, if you play when Dexter plays, God love him.
Right.
That's true.
Good.
I think it's because I'm probably like similar in age. Lee, I didn't want to like give you a crisis, but when you were saying that you were seeing Phantom in 94, I was like, that was 2 years before I was born. So
that's the year I was born.
Let's sing, everybody. How about that?
All right, let's do some Little Shop because at least I know these shows and their songs. Oh, I did not time that well. Okay. Seymour's your baby ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early, Mama was poor. I need a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers at me, I'd say sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. Don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Oh God. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my friend.
Woo!
All right.
Clean washed
All
away.
right there.
I love that.
That's a good
Nicely
song.
done. All right, friends, that means it's time for
All right, so this is round 3, which is music of the night. It is a round in which has nothing to do with Andrew Lloyd Webber. All right, so question 1. We're going to put this German degree to use. What does eine kleine Nachtmusik mean?
what?
What does eine kleine Nachtmusik mean?
4, 3, 2. I believe that's from the producers, right? 1, go. Oh no! What?
Michelle and Alex, you are correct.
Nice.
I will give it to you, Lou.
Very nice. I will take a drink.
Why do I only get the German question? Like,
So I don't know if this is a question that pertains to any future questions, but trivia. That's because Eine kleine Nachtmusik is the Mozart bum bum bum
Correct.
bum 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 bum
Correct.
bum bum, and that's where he got the
why.
title
I don't have a
from.
music degree.
That is where that is from. Okay, question 2. A Little Night Music features one of my favorite sequences in a musical. The sequence includes Frederick Egerman, Henrik Egerman, and Anne Egerman singing 3 separate songs that all come together in a medley by the end of the sequence. What names are these songs? I will give you multiple choice. A, When, How, Why. B, Soon, Later, Now. C, Yesterday, Today, Tomorrow. D, Want, Have, Need.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer was B. So Lee, Ben, Nicole, and Alex.
That was a guess. Just like B. I'm gonna go with B.
I love when
All
inside
right.
voices are just like projecting.
Question 3. Send in the Clowns has been sung by countless individuals, from Bobby Short, Frank Sinatra, Barbara Streisand, and Judi Dench. Who sang the song first? Was it A, Angela Lansbury, B, Hermione Gingold, C, Glynis Johns, D, Victoria Mallory?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No idea.
Michelle, Ben, Alex, and Lee are correct.
Woohoo, that was a guess.
That was another guess. Yeah.
Who was he?
It was Glynis Johns. She was the originator of the role. I apologize. All right. Now, I can never say this person's name correct, so I looked it up last night. So you can't make fun of me, but I'm still going to say it wrong. All right. So Canadian Len Cariou was the original Frederick Eggerman with co-star Glynis John.
Wait, what was that name?
Len Cariou.
Mr. Caribou.
Right. Mr. Len from Canada was the original Frederick Eggerman with co-star Glynis Johns. Who was his co-star when he reprised the role for the 1977 movie version? And I'm not giving you multiple choice for this. Think of your old Hollywood stars.
5, 4,
well, not really old.
3, 2, 1.
What did yours say, Alex?
I put Angela Lands because I didn't have
And
time
everyone
to
else
finish
is
writing it.
everyone else is a no. Lee is correct.
You're right, Lee.
I only remember that because when we used to have DVDs and DVD stores, there was like an anniversary edition with her on the cover, and I was like, she was in this musical? That's the only reason that I know that was Elizabeth Taylor.
Question 5.
Wait, how many questions are in this round?
There are 11.
Great.
Question 5. Desiree Armfeldt's daughter may or may not be the byproduct of an affair with Frederick Eggerman. What is his daughter's name? Is it A, Anne, B, Frederica, C, Petra, or D, Gloria?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a guess.
The only person to get it right is Nicole. No, and Lee. Yes, Lee got it right too.
Woohoo!
Her name is Frederica.
Her name is Frederica, named after Frederick, and she may or may not be his daughter.
Wow. That poor girl's name.
All
Her
right.
mom must have hated her.
Question 6. We are moving on from Little Night Music. Question 6. A poet staying after closing in a department store only to find the love of his life already living there. Name that musical. A poet staying after closing in a department store only to find the love of his life already living there. Name the musical.
5, 4, 3, 2. This is probably wrong, but here we go. 1. Oh, right. Shit.
Ha, idiot. Everybody, wait, Michelle, you didn't write it down, right?
No.
Everybody but Lee gets a point.
We had us talked about this the other day. I totally forgot.
Give Michelle a point for that because she was not privy to the.
That's true. I'll give you a little pity point.
I love that. Thank you. That's all I know about this show.
In the evening primrose, a group of dwellers live their lives in a department store after close. Anybody who tries to escape the department store and risk exposing the group will have the dark men called on them. What is the name of the leader of this group? Is it A, Miss Holloway, B, Miss Walker, C, Miss Kensington, or D, Miss Monday?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Michelle. I don't got a drink. Everybody gets it right but Michelle.
'Twas Billy Elliot who said it best. Fucked if I know.
All right.
By any time, Michelle.
The problem is I also won't know songs for these. So
Yeah. Good luck. Send in the counts.
You might know there. We'll continue. Question
Wait,
8.
before you go on, let's take a moment to ask one more World Theater question. So again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Saturday is World Theater Day, and so we're taking a moment just to talk about favorite things that we've done in our theater careers or moments we've had. And this question is, who was your favorite or most exciting stage door? Which means you've gone to the stage door after a show to meet the star of the show or one of the performers in the production. Starting with Nicole, who's already told us she met Robert De Niro. Who else?
Okay, I used to go to New York a lot and see a lot of shows when I was younger, so I have a lot of stage door experiences. Probably my favorite was after seeing Hamilton with the OG cast and getting to talk to someone that I've known for a very long time, Mr. Jonathan Groff. And he had just come from filming Stephen Colbert's show. So we showed up in a limo and walked out of the limo. And I was like, who the heck is getting out of a limo? And we were waiting to go. This is kind of before the stage door, but we were waiting to go in the theater. And I'm standing right by the door. And he gets out of the limo and looks at me and goes, "What the bleep are you doing here?" Like, seeing your show. Why are you in a limo? I just filmed Colbert, and then walks in the stage door and goes and does the show.
Nice. We had walked past, this isn't the stage door, but we were walking past Hamilton, and Spike Lee came past us on his way into Hamilton. That's the one thing I love about New York. You will walk into people. Steven Schwartz walked literally into me. He was walking on his phone, walked right into my chest. It's like, you're a very short man. Put me in Wicked. I don't like it. Put me in Wicked. Ben, what about you, sir?
I went to the cattle call for Dear Evan Hansen once upon a time, and I treated my mother to see the previews for Frozen. And so Patty Murin was my favorite stage door, and she took a photo with us. She came out later, like after everyone had left. She came out, said hi to us, because we were hoping to meet her and Casey Levy, but she didn't come out. So we took a photo with her, and we talked with her for a couple minutes, and that was really nice.
Excellent. What about you, Michelle?
I have two that are kind of hard to choose from, so I'll just say both. One was Laura Osnes, a Bandstand, which I didn't see. It just happened to be next door to Come From Away. So stood in that line to pretend like I had seen her show. And she was like, "Did you enjoy it?" And I was like, "Oh, good. You were amazing." And then I saw Matthew Broderick in It's Only a Play, and my mother just started weeping the second he came out the stage door, because it was just the best moment of her life. And I think that's a fun moment.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I love that.
What about you, Louisa?
The year was 1996. I was 2.
So was I. We were there together.
I was 2. Once Upon a Mattress was the musical, and I did meet Sarah Jessica Parker, but the highlight of that stage door encounter was Jane Krakowski.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes.
Love Jane.
Nice.
She was so sweet. So like, I think she was just about to start Ally McBeal. And she was just so nice and so humble and so lovely.
Aw.
Yeah.
And Alex, what about you?
So can I do like kind of a related stage door adjacent, because I've never actually met anyone at the stage door, so I can't say anything. But
same.
I do. I do want to tell a story of when at TIFF, when Last 5 Years was playing at TIFF, and we were staying in line forever to see it. And then these people were like, "Does anybody have a Virgin Mobile account?" And I was like, "I do." And they said, "These contest winners didn't pick up their thing, so you bring your friends and sit like 5 rows back of the theater." And like, so we're here. Jason Robert Brown was like over here, and like Jeremy Jordan, like they were all there. And just so my friend and I were just like barely watched the movie. We're just watching the But the most amazing thing was during the next 10 minutes, my friend Joey pats me on the leg, and I look, and Jason Robert Brown is like mouthing along the lyrics, like to his own song, and was like moved by what he was seeing, and it was just the most amazing thing.
Oh,
it was unreal.
awesome.
It was so cool. Yeah.
Patrick, did I ask you already?
No, but very similar to Alex. I've only seen 2 professional shows, and I did not have time to go to the stage door after. So I have not met anybody. I've met lots of drag queens.
Hey, they're performers.
They're performing. That's live. I went and
We went to high school with one.
I went to high school with the RuPaul's Drag Race queen.
Which one?
Boa.
Yeah.
You do a drag night, that one I would win. So
yeah, me too. But that's about. I've met I'm not gonna name them. I've met a lot, so I'm not gonna.
That's awesome. I have 2. One is a stage door moment. One is just a really touching moment that involves a lot of famous people. So I'll do that one first. When we were in New York, rehearsing on 42nd Street, we rehearsed at 42nd Street Studios, and at the same time they were rehearsing Evita on the floor above us, and Ghost was rehearsing on the floor, and also there was a big play that had like James Earl Jones, Angela Lansbury. Something about a president or some the best something.
Oh my god, I saw that show. Carrie Butler and Aaron
all of those people were in that show. So the one day the elevator opens and we're all in 42nd Street studio, and there's Ricky Martin and just a bunch of people that were in rehearsal. Casey was there. Saw her in the green room a couple times, which was awesome and fun. But the whole point of the story is that across the street, down the street, my mom and a family friend came to see the show, and I took them to Sardi's because that's the whole Broadway thing to do. And when you're in a show, you get to go to the second floor during matinee times and have kind of a private area. So we went to the second floor. We're sitting there, and my mom, I'm sitting in the middle. My mom is here, and our family friend Chris is on the other side. And all of a sudden, James Earl Jones walks by. Candace Bergman walks by. Angela Lansbury is helped by. And they were having a birthday celebration for one of their cast members. So they're literally walking past our table. Just go. And my mom is losing her mind in excitement that all of these people are walking by our table. The moment that gets me the most, I mean, mind you, floored and ecstatic that I got to even be in the same breathing area of those people. No sooner does James Earl Jones walk by than a woman from across the room comes over to our table and asks if I was in Jesus Christ Superstar, and then proceeds to just talk about the show in front of my mom and ask me about the show. And I was like, So
Mufasa is
that was kind of like a touching moment. Yeah. Mrs. Mufasa. If you build it, they will come. It's right. Like, no. So that was a pretty awesome, touching moment to be, I guess, the opposite side of the stage door, to be the guy that somebody's stage dooring fan over.
Well, on that note, Lee, can I throw one more in? Because I just realized as you were speaking, I saw Tommy that you were in Stratford when I was in high school.
Oh my God.
And I have your autograph somewhere because we did a workshop with you after.
Oh my God, that's right.
And then I remembered walking into my OCE audition here in Ottawa a few years ago, not knowing you were going to be there. And you walked in, and I walked in, and I saw you, and I immediately went like, oh, great. Okay, this is fine. I know who this man is. Oh, no.
That was very touching.
That's my other stage door history.
Thanks, Michelle. I mean, you came in, you sang, and we were like, hire that girl. My actual, like, the one that affected me as being a stage door would be I went to see Les Mis in Toronto on its like 80th incarnation, and Cole Wilkinson was playing Valjean, which is the only reason I went to go see the show.
That man with all my heart.
And I told my mom and dad, I was like, when the show's over, I'm gonna go to the stage door and meet Cole Wilkinson. I want his autograph. So I did. Went to the stage door. Everybody came out that was in the show. People I would eventually get to work with was really lucky, like Susan Gilmore. And sorry, everybody else that was in it, and I can't remember right now. Anyway, at the very end, of course, Colm came out in track pants, a sweatshirt. It was torn. His track pants were torn, and his baseball cap backwards. And in that moment, which was one of the most incredible moments in my life, I recognized two things. One, his performance was amazing. But two, I was like, this man is just a man, does everything I want to do, is very lucky, is in the right place at the right time, is very talented. But at the end of the day, he puts on track pants, a sweatshirt, gets in a car, goes home, and has a cheeseburger. Like, there was just a solid moment of being hit with reality that all of these performers do exactly the same thing we do. And the best of them are super humble and will take the time to say hello. He signed things, and but don't consider themselves to be above and beyond their fans. And that was something that was something that was really touching to me and stuck with me. And I was really young at the time. Thanks, Cindy.
I met him when I was 13, and it was probably one of the biggest like moments of my life, getting to meet Colm Wilkinson. And he somewhat knew who I was because we shared a vocal coach.
Nice.
So that was really cool when he was like, "Oh, you're Nicole," and I was like,
All right. So again, that was just a moment to celebrate World Theater Day, which is coming up this Saturday, March 27th. Put in the comments if you have any exciting World Theater Day stories to tell us that we can share after this next round of questions coming up from Patrick in round 3. Here we are.
Only got a few questions left, y'all. All right, I am gonna re-say the information from the last one because it's been a minute.
Okay.
So in Evening Primrose, a group of dwellers live their lives in a department store after the store closes. Anybody who tries to escape the department store and risk exposing the group will have the Dark Men called on them. So question 8 is, what happens to those caught by the Dark Men?
They get kicked out.
5.
I'm pulling this out of my butt. I don't.
3,
I might be
2.
making this up.
No idea. The only person that saw this musical is Patrick.
Deportation. They become mannequins. They go to jail. Michelle and Lou, you are correct. They become mannequins.
Whoa.
Alex, I said that too. I said it too.
Oh, you did? Sorry. Thanks, Alex.
I just guessed because it was a department store.
That's why I repeated it.
Mannequins.
I just remember because during the mystery, someone said something about people being mannequins. So
that was me. I said, I know a musical about people who get turned into mannequins.
Nicole, put your camera back on your face. Oh, God. I hate child mannequin.
Question 9. The original production of Evening Primrose was an ABC special starring Anthony Perkins and Charmian Carr. I think that's how you say her name. What 16-year-old did she play in another film musical in 1965? And I would like her full name. What 16-year-old did she play in another film musical in 1965?
Can you say the actress's name again, please?
Charmian Carr. Charmian Carr.
5.
I should be able to say it.
4.
I think
3. 2.
This is right. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, God. Oh, you can't see it.
Correct. It was Liesl von Trapp.
Tom? Lou, I love you. No, hey, Lou, I will tell you full blown. Were you there for Dennis the dentist?
No, he wasn't.
Dentist will be a dentist.
I said that the dentist's name in Little Shop was Dennis, so we're all good. It's all good, girl.
Okay, question 10. Anthony Perkins plays Charlie Snell in Evening Primrose, 6 years after stunning the world as Norman Bates in Psycho, and just a few years before doing Psycho 2, Psycho 3, and Psycho 4, The Beginning. What role did he play in the television production of Les Miserables?
5,
There's
4,
only so many men in that show.
3,
Yeah, okay.
2,
I don't know if I'm spelling this right.
1.
And okay, Ben, Lou, and Lee.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the first name I thought of, so I just wrote it
Okay.
down.
Okay, and your last question for this round. It is the last question.
Okay.
Bernadette Peters has starred in many Sondheim shows. Which show and which role did she star in 1987?
Um, 5, 4,
Hold up.
3. Oh shit! Wait. Oh, I think I brought the wrong one. Oh well. 2, 1. 87 is supposed to be the other one. I don't think it's this one.
Ah,
Okay,
Yeah, it's
it
the
was
one.
it was Into the Woods. It was 2 points. I was looking for The Witch and Into the
Oh.
Woods.
Sorry.
It's okay. Everyone,
And
you still
as
get
soon as I thought
upside.
87, I was like, it's too late to change this.
Crap.
Damn it.
I knew it was one or the other, and I
Nope.
went with
I didn't
the
hear the character.
other.
I didn't hear character either. I just heard the
She was super friendly. We met her at the Tony Awards. She was very, very friendly. Kaylee Harwood. Kaylee, I don't know if you know Kaylee Harwood, who is an amazing performer at Stratford and the area. Fangirl.
Whose microphone is having?
Who is like scratching?
Yeah, somebody is dying on their microphone. I think it's Alex.
trying to get out
I think it
of
was
the
my
basement.
notepad. Sorry, my notepad was like on.
Someone fell on their mic. Go find
I'm
them.
sorry, my notepad was scraping like on my keyboard, and the microphone is right here.
So that is the last question. I do have a risk it all question, but I think that comes after.
You are correct. So you tally those up, and we'll be right back after this brief commercial.
There's a secret buried at Carnival Mayhem, and your help is needed to solve it. It's a 2-hour whodunit where you're the detective. You find the clues. You ride the rides. You interrogate the suspects. Live and interactive. Completely virtual. A brand new virtual whodunit from NewWerx Productions. Who will tell her story?
I cannot tell you how freaking excited I am for that show. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, if you've joined us for our past murder mysteries, which have been a lot of fun, we are raising the bar. You do get to ride virtual rides, you do get to play virtual games, and you do get to experience a very haunted carnival right from the comfort of your own home. Join us for Carnival Mayhem starting April 23rd and running through June. All right, Patrick, who lost?
Oh.
Michelle?
No.
Have my YouTube ready.
No, Michelle, you did not lose that round. You did very well with your guessing that round.
Thank you, everyone.
So Lee, Nicole, and Alex, you all got 7 points. Michelle, you got and Lou and Michelle got 6 points. And Ben, you got 5. So Ben, you're up.
Oh.
Or do we do risk it before we sing?
No, let's do this. And then we'll
Okay.
sing, and then somebody gets one last song at the end of the night.
Cool.
So you get to tally up all the points there, sir.
I already
After
beat
Ben
you.
Does this. What are you going to sing for us, Ben?
I have to find the track first because The only one that comes up is one for children. Giants in the Sky from Into the Woods, because I don't know a damn thing from Evening Primrose.
You could just stand there and pretend you're a mannequin.
I know 2 songs, I think.
A Weekend in the Country.
You can do any Sondheim song you want to do. That was
any Sondheim song?
You notice how I did Music of the Night around, which is not about
it's
Weber, and it was all Sondheim?
All Sondheim. You little rascal.
Good times.
Let's try it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ben's going to sing us a little ditty. Remember, you can cheer him on in the comment box or gong him if you wish.
Gong me, because you know what? We're not going to do a track. I'm just looking up lyrics, and God hope I stay in key. We're going to do Giants in the Sky from Into the Woods.
I love that song so much.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the world you've left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you've ever known, where the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you'd never dare. And I don't know the rest of the...
You don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall,
terrible guy at the door. All terrible lady giants sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she holds you close to her giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky.
Yay! Those of you at home, if you have never seen Into the Woods or never heard the soundtrack, do yourself a hearty favor and listen to the entire score. And more importantly, listen to the lyrics in that musical. If you're having a rough time in life right now, if things are dark and mysterious and sad and you're worried about things, trust me, find yourself Into the Woods, go for the original Broadway company, and give yourself...
They sound a hell of a lot better than whatever garbage I just fed you, so...
You sound as good as that, just with orchestration. All right, Patrick, that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
Let's do it.
Risk it all. All right, what do we have, Patrick?
All right, currently Nicole is leading with 777 in each round, making 21. Lee, you are in second place with 19 points. Okay. Ben, you have 16. Alex, you have 14. Michelle, you have 11. And Lou, you got 7.
All right, so now you can choose to risk some or all of your points for whatever question Patrick has in store. Patrick, do we get a hint about what this question's about?
So I wanted to make this question really hard. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint, because the first of it, like literally, the question is, in one of the musicals we have talked about this evening. So since 2 of you were late, I will run through each of the ones that we have talked about. So you can write these down, do what you will to remember them. All right. So we talked about the Pirates of Penzance. We talked about Music Man. We talked about She Loves Me. We talked about Damn Yankees. We have talked about Chicago. We've talked about Gigi. We have talked about Little Shop of Horrors. We've talked about Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. We have talked about Spelling Bee. We have talked about Little Night Music. We have talked about Evening Primrose. And we have talked about Into the Woods. If you know the musical that I'm talking about, this question is very easy. If you do not know the musical I'm talking about, this question is very hard.
Is it Evening Primrose?
I'm not telling you. Make your
I swear to God,
bet.
Patrick.
I'm risking it all. All 19 points.
All right.
All 16. Risk it all.
All right.
I'm risking it all.
Let's do it.
I don't know
Let's
how
all
many I
risk it
have.
all.
Guys, we can
Everybody
all
just
sing
do
Sunday
it
from
all.
Sunday
Wait,
to Cricket.
Louisa
Everybody-
hasn't said what she's risking yet.
0.5.
You're risking half a point?
If you all get it wrong, she'll win.
Perfect.
Alrighty. All right. In one of the musicals that we have talked about this evening, the main character upsets his coworker. When she doesn't come to work the next day, he goes to her apartment and brings her what?
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh, I thought we were gonna just have to like name the musical from that list that you gave.
Oh, I don't know if I'm
No.
right now.
I don't know. I know. I'm like, oh, wait. All right. 5,
Oh shit, right.
4, 3, 2.
I don't think I understood the question. Oh,
Oh, I will give it to you, Lee. Okay, everybody's correct except Michelle and Alex.
Vanilla ice cream.
Ice cream. He brought me ice
He brought me
cream.
ice cream.
Except my
vanilla
mind
ice
went
cream.
into a tizzy because I was thinking of Anna Green Gables and the ice cream song from that show all of a sudden, and I was like,
Oh.
no, this is the
Nothing
show.
more delectable than ice
Cream.
Okay.
No, Nicole, when you
Even the
started
most
singing Vanilla Ice Cream
respectable.
earlier, I was like, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not
Not
yet.
again, Nicole.
So who lost then, Patrick?
Well, it would have been Alex and Michelle tied with 0 because they both risked it all.
Wow. Now you see, Michelle has sung 2 songs and Alex hasn't done any yet.
Okay.
So I think Reedsies, you're up.
Okay. I can pick anything from all the. I stopped writing them down
Yeah,
after
you
a
can
while.
go with-
so
you can go anyone.
Okay.
And then Patrick, you'll have to tell us who won one. Who's the winner?
I will.
Great.
Sorry, I don't have YouTube set up.
That's all right. While Alex is getting ready for her song there, everybody at home, if you're having a great time tonight, join us on Saturday, this Saturday coming at 7:30. We're doing a brand new trivia tonight. We are diving into movies. Michelle, would you like to join us on Saturday night and do some movie trivia? How is your movie trivia?
horrible.
That's what I thought.
I mean,
You are always more than welcome to join us. Michelle.
I'll just watch.
And then on Tuesday, we are playing Drop the Needle, in which case we will be hitting the Name That Tune section of our programming from songs from the 1950s through today. So if you're enjoying these trivia nights, again, Saturday evening at 7:30, grab yourself a cold one, sit down and enjoy our brand new Show Me the Movies. And on Tuesday, Drop the Needle.
100%.
Oh, Alex has got a
I don't
commercial.
remember
to sit
that
through.
song.
No.
Hi, sorry, I had to mute. I muted you because the ad was playing.
That's all right.
I feel ancient. How do I share? Okay, share screen.
The year was 1997.
Okay.
Also, tickets for our A Murder Mystery go on sale April 2nd. So if you've enjoyed the clips you've seen so far, I promise you, you are in for an exceptional treat when we bring in Carnival Mayhem. Still opens April 23rd. Tickets go on sale April 2nd. Visit our website, NewWerxProductions.com, for information on that and to catch up on past shows and past streaming exercises we've done in the past, such as our radio show, Static Stories, which was written by Alexandra. We aired that the other night, so if you missed it, it's on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel as well. 30 minutes, family-friendly. Go enjoy. But first, let's enjoy Alexandra singing Pour
So
Water.
I heard Pirates of Penzance. So
Yes,
There it is.
So I played Mabel in the confidential operetta.
Get
The
it,
one
Queen.
time-
I was the Pirate King.
Sorry?
I was the Pirate King.
In that confidential?
Not in the confidential, but I
I
did
was
it.
to say, you were not. You lied.
I wasn't with you, but I did it. So I know this show.
I haven't sung this in so long, but let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, didn't give me any time to lead into it. Come on.
They just start.
Orchestra.
Wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart and grace, thy steps retrace, wandering wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, take it, it is mine.
I don't know this part.
Heart, fairies will shine, take any heart, take mine. Take heart, fairies will shine, take any heart, take mine.
All right. I feel like that was pretty epic. That was
God,
awesome.
your voice is so good.
I was
Nicely
good.
done.
That was so good.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Thought I kicked you out by accident.
Oh no, I need to stop sharing.
That's
Oh,
all good. All right, Patrick. So, who was
All right.
our last one?
I'm gonna start at the bottom. So Alex and Michelle, 0. Lou, 7.5, killed it.
Nice.
In third place, we have Ben with 32 points.
Nice.
In second place, we have Lee with 38 points.
Woohoo!
And in first place, we have Nicole with 42 points.
Imagine if TV shows did that.
And the winners.
No, in first place, we have Nicole with 42 points. Sorry, I just have a rivalry that Nicole doesn't know about with Nicole.
I know. I think I've wronged Patrick in like a past life. I don't know.
Well, Patrick, maybe you can take her on Saturday with Show Me the Movies.
All right, I will.
If you're joining us Saturday, I am the host on Saturday night, and we are going from horror movies through sci-fi, rom-coms, dramas, thrillers, and we will not be touching movie musicals this time, maybe. But we are doing some very killer movies. And also, some of these performers will actually have to perform unexpectedly for you on Saturday scenes from very popular movies.
Oh my god!
Do I
I
get
will be there.
Please tell me the one scene from When Harry Met Sally is in there. You know the one I'm talking about.
We will find out on Saturday if you join us for Show Me the Movies, when Matthew should be back with us, and hopefully Dexter will join us too.
I might be busy. I might be busy. I don't know.
I can't be there for that night. It'll be a lot of fun. Trust me. It sounds scarier than it's going to be. But it'll be fun. So everybody at home, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Always a fun time. We only do this for you guys at home, so I mean, we have a great time too. It's nice to sit around and forget about life for a while. So from all of us here at NewWerx, can you, everybody, what would you say if, for one more World Theater Day, if you were to give someone a piece of theatrical advice, just a brief sentence, if you were to tell someone some theatrical advice for World Theater Day, what would it be? Starting with Louisa.
Just sing with your whole heart and soul whenever you get a chance to.
Amazing. Michelle.
Don't listen to other people in audition halls. Just go in your own little world. You're gonna do great. You're doing great, sweetie.
Alexandra.
I'm gonna say this to my past self starting out. Take some damn dance classes. Take a tap class.
Nicole.
This is my favorite piece of advice ever, but other people's success is not your failure.
I love that.
That is a good one. Patrick.
Honestly, just like if someone's giving you a note, don't take it personal. They're giving you the note because they think you can change. If they wouldn't give you the note if they didn't think you could do better.
Oh my God, where have you been all my life? And the amount of people that have debated some about that is astonishing. Just take the note. They're trying to help you. Ben, what do you got?
Everything that you have to offer will be exactly what somebody out there is looking for. So hold on for that.
Very good. And lastly, I will say there is nobody out there like you. And everyone behind the table at the audition booth wants to hire you. They want to. They want to go home just as much as you want to go home. They want to cast the show. Cast the show and move on to the fun part, which is putting it on its feet. So bring them everything you've got all the time. Be on your game. Be polite. Be polite right down to the person who cleans the toilets, mops the floor. It doesn't matter because you're going to meet them again someday. So treat them well. And most importantly, treat yourself well. So World Theater Day this Saturday. Happy World Theater Day, everybody. And thank you for joining us here at NewWerx tonight. Cheers from all of us here. Remember, if you've been drinking along with us tonight, although I feel like I forgot to, drink responsibly. Don't be going anywhere. Sit your butt back home. Mask up. Wash your hands. Let's get this over with before the summer hits. Take care of yourselves. We love you. From all of us here at NewWerx, have a great night, everybody. It is time to say adieu.
Let's do it.